Page 8. 9. Reading.
Cell phone obsession, negative or positive?
Okay, the title is, I will read it again, cell phone obsession, negative or positive. You know the meaning of negative and positive. What's the meaning of obsession? Yes, obsession means control. Control on something, or like you see the meaning in Arabic. Now I want you to scan this page and tell me, what is it about? How many paragraphs? How many lines are there? Yes, we have 5 paragraphs and about 37 lines. You can see the lines written. Okay, we will see cell phone obsession. Is it negative or positive? Listen, then we will know. In your notebook, I want you now to make a brainstorming. Write some sentences. Predict what we are going to read. What is the reading part is about? I'll give you 2 minutes. Write some sentences about the reading part. What is it about? Okay, now look at the picture in your book. Look at this picture. What are the people doing? What are these 2 friends doing? What they are doing? Do they look like anybody you know? Yes. What they are doing? Maybe they are looking at a cell phone. They are reading some messages in their cell phone. Very nice. Or maybe they are checking the emails together. Maybe they are chatting with friends. Do you think teens use cell phones more than others? What do you think? Do you think teens use cell phone more than other family, than other people? Maybe yes, maybe no. Okay, go to question 3. Would you say you are a heavy cell phone user? About you. Would you say about yourself, you are a heavy cell phone user? Do you use a cell phone or your mobile a lot of time or not? Okay, go to paragraph number 1. We will listen to the reading part. I want you to underline the difficult words and try to understand what is it talking about. Then I'll give you some question about this part. Listen.
Yakety yak yak. All around, you hear ringtones of cell phones, and you see people who are talking on the phone in public or sending text messages. This use of cell phones may signal more than normal communication with friends and family. For some teenagers, this craze may be a sign of unhappiness and anxiety.
Okay, what's the meaning of yakety yakety yak? When we say this expression, it means what? It means talking continuously about things that are not very serious. We are just talking, we are just chatting about a lot of things. It is not serious, just blah, blah, blah. Okay, what's the cell phone may signal more than normal communication with friends and family. Normal communication. Normal communication يعني natural relation. Anxiety. It means worry. Okay, this craze may be a sign of unhappiness and anxiety. Worry. يعني some people, when they use cell phone a lot, these people may be unhappy people. They are not happy. and also they feel an anxiety. They are worried all the time and angry. We will see, is this thing right or wrong? Now I will ask you some questions. What is a normal use of cell phones? What is a normal use of cell phones? Okay. Communication with friends and family. Yes, very good. Communication with friends and family. This is a must and this is normal use for cell phone. What problems are mentioned about teens and cell phone use? What problems are mentioned? What are the problem here about teens who they use the cell phone a lot? The problem is, yes, this is a sign of unhappiness and anxiety. Okay, go to paragraph 2, do the same thing, listen and try to understand. Then I'll ask you some questions.
Cell phones are definitely part of today's youth culture. 60% of US teens have cell phones, and soon over 50% of kids ages 8 to 12 will have them too. Students in grades 7 through 12 spend an average of an hour a day talking on their cell phones. That's about the same amount of time that they devote to homework.
Okay, what's the meaning of 95%? Yes, this is percent of the USA teens have access to a cell phone or a smartphone. What's the meaning of access? Yeah, they have approach to a smartphone and they can take this smartphone. And soon over 60% of kids ages 8 to 12 will have them. In the future, يعني about 60% will have all these smartphones. What's the meaning of average? Average. Students in grades 7 through 12 spend an average more than hour. Average mean the rate or the middle. المعدل, yes. What's the meaning of devote? They devote to homework. It means give, maybe. That's about the same amount of the time that they devote to homework, that they give to their homework. Okay. Look at the pronoun them. What's this pronoun refers to? What is it referred to? It refers to them, means smartphone. Yes, very nice. Them refers to smartphone. Okay, look at the questions. Question number 1. What percentage of American teens have cell phones? طبعا ملاحظين في النص الاستماع كنا نسمع أرقام غير فالآن تحدثت الأرقام وتغيرت. What percentage of American teens have cell phones? How many maybe? About 95%. In the future, what the percentage of children between ages 8 to 12 will have cell phones? What's the percentage also? Over 60%, yes. How much time do students in grade 7 through 12 spend a day on their cell phones? How many hours? Yes, at the end, they said they spend about an hour, 1 hour a day. Okay, go to paragraph 3, listen, then I'll ask you.
The majority of cell phone usage is for text messages, and heavy users check for replies frequently. The heaviest users check their phones approximately every 10 minutes. They often become irritated when other people don't respond to their messages quickly. Heavy reliance on a cell phone can become a problem and an obsession.
Okay, we're still speaking about cell phones users. What's the meaning of? They often become irritated. Irritated means angry and upset when their friend don't respond and answer their messages. They feel angry. Yes. What's the meaning of reliance? Heavy reliance on a cell phone can become a problem. Heavy reliance. Reliance يعني dependence maybe. يعني الاعتماد على السيل phones can be a problem and also obsession. As we said in the title, this is obsession, like control. Okay, go to the pronouns. What's the pronoun there refer to? There means what? Okay. When other people don't respond to their messages. Their messages. Who are they? Yes, the heavy users. Heavy users means the people or the teenagers who use cell phone a lot of time. Heavy users, they use it a lot. Go to questions. I'm gonna ask you, how often do the heaviest users check their phones? How often? How many times they check their phones? How many times? Yes? Every 10 minutes. Very nice. Every 10 minutes they check their phone. They can't stay a long time. Every 10 minutes just they are looking at their phones. What are they checking for? Why they are checking their mobiles or their cell phone? They are checking for replies. Replies, answers, or messages from others. What do most people use their cell phone for? What do most people use their cell phone for? For what the people use cell phone? A lot of people, they use it for text messages. They use it to write and to receive, send and receive a lot of messages with others. When do they feel irritated? When do they feel irritated? When do they feel angry? When people don't respond to their messages quickly. When people don't answer and respond their messages quickly, they become angry and irritated. Okay, go to the first paragraph, listen, then I'm gonna ask you some questions.
According to the Los Angeles Times, a survey of 575 high school students in the United States showed that 2/3 of the students who use their cell phones more than 90 times a day do so because they are unhappy or bored. They score higher on tests that measure depression and anxiety compared to students who use their phones less. However, when they were examined, the frequent users were not found to be clinically depressed. That is, they were not actually in a state of depression that was severe enough to require medical help. The researcher who conducted the study said, "The young people may be unhappy because of a problem in their lives or anxious about their social status. They are trying to make themselves feel better by reaching out to others. Communicating via cell phone makes the addicts feel popular.
Okay. What's the meaning of Los Angeles Times? What is this name? Maybe it is a name of a newspaper. Yes. What's the meaning of survey? They make this newspaper make a survey of a lot of people, then they have a result or they have some information. Survey means they make a study on people. They make study and survey and questionnaire of a lot of people, then they get some information. What's the meaning of the word? Okay, states. And the United States showed that 2/3 of students who use their cell phones more than 90 times a day do so because they are unhappy or bored. 2/3. Yes. Also, major depression. What's the meaning of depression? Depression means sadness or sorrow, some bad feelings. And an anxiety. You know an anxiety before. Go to the word that was severe. Severe means dangerous. That was dangerous enough or sharp enough or severe enough to require medical help. Require means need. These people, maybe because they use the cell phone a lot, they said that they need to go to clinics and to have a medical help. The researcher who conducted, what's the meaning of conducted the study? The researcher, the people who conducted the study, who make the study. هم اللي سووا الدراسة. The researcher who conducted the study, who make the study. Okay. Communicating via cell phone makes the addicted feels popular. What's the meaning of via? Via means through or by. Communicating by cell phone. Yes. Communicating make them feel popular and happy. The pronoun they refer to what? Is that they were not actually in a state of depression. They, who are they? Yeah, frequent users, the frequent users. You know frequency? Frequent users, يعني the users of the internet, they use it times and times and a lot. The pronoun who, the researcher who means what? The researcher. Very good, yes. Also we have there. The pronoun there refer to what? Okay, young people may be unhappy because of problem in their lives. Their lives means who? Means the young people. Go to the questions. Who did a survey? Who did this survey? طبعا كل هذه تعتبر دراسة أو بحث سووه عن هذا الموضوع. Who did the survey? قلنا مين؟ The Los Angeles Times magazine or newspaper. Question 2. Who was surveyed? Who was surveyed? They surveyed about 575 high school students in the USA. Who was unhappy or bored? Who was unhappy and bored? Who? 2/3 of the students who use their cell phones more than 90 times a day. يعني if they use the cell phone a lot, they feel unhappy. What health problems did these students have? Give me some problems that the people have or the students have when they use mobiles a lot. Depression and anxiety. Okay, they feel like يشعرون بالكآبة والقلق. Okay, because they use the cell phones more than 90 times a day. Did they have severe depression and anxiety? Did they have a dangerous anxiety and depression? In fact, no, they don't have any problem. Go to the last paragraph. Listen, then I'll ask you some questions.
For teenagers, cell phones are not just objects of communication. They are extensions of themselves. They are tools for keeping in touch. Many teenagers don't agree with the study from the United States, and they say that people who are anxious or depressed wouldn't be sending out messages or making calls. For them, a lot of cell phone use shows that a person is popular and has a lot of friends. What do you think?
Okay, what's the pronoun they refers to? They are extensions of themselves. They means cell phones, yes. Themselves refer to teenagers, yes. Go to them, for them. Who are they? Many teenagers don't agree with the study. It means many teenagers. Yes, many teenagers. Question 1. What do teens think of the study? What do teens think of the study? They say it is right or wrong, or is it correct? Yeah, many of them don't agree. They don't agree with this study. It is not right. What do they say anxious or depressed people won't do? What did they say about the anxious or depressed people? Won't do. Send out messages or make cell phones. Yani if you are anxious or feel depressed or you are sad and feel worry, you will not send out messages to your friend. You will not chat with your friends because you are sick. What do they think a lot of cell phone use shows? That it shows that a person is popular or has a lot of friends. Yeah, يعني if you use cell phone a lot, that means you have a lot of friends, you are popular, and you are not sick. You are not a depressed or worried person. After the reading part, now I want you to read these questions and underline the answers in your book. Okay, find the answers now. Number 1, only 1 out of every 4 young Americans owns a cell phone. Is it right? Where is the answer? Underline. Okay. American students spend a lot more time on the phone than on homework. Where is this thing? Where is this sentence? Is it true or false? Number 3, most of the cell phone usage is for text messages. Number 4, people who talk a lot on the phone do so because they are depressed. Number 5, some people think that a lot of cell phones use in a positive thing. Okay, I'm waiting for your answers. Discussion. Discuss the questions. I want you now to discuss your opinions of the study and your own cell phone use. What's your opinion? Write about your opinion. Discuss your opinion, maybe with your father or mother or your sister or your friend. Discuss this topic. What do you think about this study and also about your own cell phone use? And I also want you to read these 5 points or these 5 questions that may help you. I'll give you 2 minutes, right? Then I'll listen to your answers. B. Read and discuss. Now I'll give you a short part about something. I want you to listen, then answer these questions. A recent survey found that 1 to 30% of text messages received on cell phones are mobile spam. Unwanted commercial advertising. Unlike email spam, some cell phone users may be charged a fee for every incoming message. What do you think can be done to prevent it? Question 1. What was this survey about? What was it about? It is about mobile spam. What is a mobile spam? As we said, it is unwanted commercial advertising on cell phones. What did the survey find? What did the result? What did they find? They find that 1 to 30% of cell phones messages mobile spam, and some users may be charged a fee. Okay, go to number 10, project. Here, he wants you to do a survey to find out how often and how long groups members spend on the following activities. He wants you to ask your friends about all these activities. We have here 8 activities. He wants you to make a survey asking your friends and make a survey or a report or write a paragraph about this thing. But I want you to write instead a homework, and this homework I want you to send it to me in madrasati homework. I write this question for you. I want all of you to answer it. The question is, write a paragraph about your lifestyle. Use the present simple tense plus words of frequency. And also you can speak about all these things through this paragraph. So we finished. Let's go to our homework.